Theodora, and tell us what's wrong with your ankle, Theodora.
It's just, over the last couple of days, it's just been very painful. I can't understand what I've done, whether I've been sleeping the wrong way or walking the wrong way, but it could be hip and back related as well.
We don't know.
We don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. All right, God bless. So all that happens for me when I ask for healing, I always address the healing request to God. I don't go to any particular church, I'm not part of any particular religion, but I accept there's a higher power that created me, that created this earth. What the nature of that higher power is, it would either take a much wiser person than me to explain, or a much dumber one, I reckon. Because it's really hard for us to describe what that higher power is, isn't it? But that's the higher power that I address all requests for healing to. I wear white so that any energies taken off you are not, they'll stand out in my energetic field, and my team of guides can then remove them without any problem. Now just try walking on the ankle again, Theodora, see how that feels.
It's still quite sore.
Still sore? Yeah. Take a few steps though. Yeah. Right, and then move back to there. Awesome. So the surgeons that work through me, there's lots of different ones that work through me. Again, Theodora, just have a little walk around.
But easier.
Okay, easier, cool. All that's happened in that ankle, yeah, if you have a seat, is the foot isn't grounding to the earth. So we're designed to ground energy to earth. But in today's modern shoes, very often they're not leather soled like they used to be. Bare feet for me, whenever I can, whenever it's warm enough, I'm in bare feet. Even when it's cold, I'm in bare feet. Yeah, because I want to ground energy. Yeah, show me a pair of shoes that look like your feet. They're usually a silly shape, especially for the ladies, and bear no resemblance to the shape of the foot. So guess what? They're going to cramp your toes. You're going to have deformed toes, aren't you, if you're not careful? Circulation's not going to be good in there. You get all kinds of things like bunions and calluses, and you're not grounding the energy. And all that's happening in there, there's two little areas that have got blocked. Right, again, walk around a bit, Theodora.
Still, actually, I've got a bandage on it. I wonder if I should have taken it off.
Yeah, possibly, possibly. Yeah.
Sorry.
Now, as you walk, are you getting pain in the ankle or in the foot?
Around here.
See, one of the things that happens in these bodies is we have this phenomenon called pain. All right, and the idea of pain is the teacher of last resort. So when something hurts in your body, if you take your awareness to that place where there's pain, taking your awareness there brings extra energy in. Sometimes that's enough to release it. But very often we ignore it. We keep on, we press on even though it hurts. And then it gets worse, doesn't it? So generally speaking, whenever you've got pain, you've got to bring your awareness into it. Now what then sometimes goes wrong is we then in our heads make ourselves a story about it. It hurt yesterday, it hurt the day before. It's going to hurt tomorrow. You mustn't do that bit. You just got to take your awareness in and bring in curiosity as if, oh, that's a strange kind of feeling. What does it feel like? Does it feel like something's stuck? Does it feel like something's twisted? Does it feel like something's compacted and, oh, can't feel it anymore, that's weird. Yeah, because the act of bringing consciousness in brings energy in. Right, so just try moving the ankle first, just see how that feels. How's that feeling?
Well, it's not quite as painful as it was.
Not quite as painful? Yeah. So whereabouts in the ankle have you got the pain? So it's in the foot rather than the ankle?
Yeah, it's not here.
Aha, that's what he wanted to check, because he said that the ankle was fine, so the pain's in the foot. Yeah? All right, cool. Now the underside of your foot is called the sole. Funny that. It's where your soul interfaces with the earth, with Mother Earth. Your physical body is made up of the minerals of the earth. Think about it, yeah. The minerals went into plants and veggies, or the animals ate the plants and the veggies. You're made of Mother Earth. Isn't that cool? Now this, Theodora, is all about your next step in life. You've been uncertain about what's my next step. You've been holding yourself back, a little bit undecided, yeah? And the fear is of getting it wrong. You relate to that? We don't make a decision because we're scared we're going to make the wrong decision. But the thing is, if you make the wrong decision in our world, in our reality these days, if you buy the wrong house, you can sell it and buy another house. If you marry the wrong person, you can divorce them and marry somebody else. Seriously, you can. It's not the end of the world. Yes, so if you end up making the wrong decision, you realise it straight away, do something about it and change it. Right, another walk around, Theodora.
Oh, yeah.
Is that feeling?
Still a bit of pain there, but
Yeah.
it is.
It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
Right, and then rest it down again. Now, they've done all the work now on a mental and emotional level, okay? They've said what they needed to Theodora to get the release. Now, yeah, this clicking fingers usually means there is something on a mental level that's still got to go. These are our bodies. These bodies listen to our thoughts and our feelings. Now, you can be thinking one thing and feeling another. So you can be thinking, I feel great, but feeling lousy. Guess which the body listens to? The feeling. Yeah? It's the same with if you meet someone, can I trust them or not? Or if you ask your friend, do they feel okay? And they look like they're okay, but you feel they're not okay, which would you trust? Your feelings, yeah? But sometimes this body can get mixed messages. It can get one message from the head, like, I've got this, another message from the body, emotions, which is, shit. And it's going to listen to this bit, all right. So generally with the healing, they'll start me at a distance. They'll start me a good distance from the body, and they'll bring me closer to do physical healing. So this is about your next step. Next step, not wanting to make a mistake. Instead of not wanting to make a mistake, think about what you want instead. Think about how you want to feel with this next step. You might want more freedom, you might want more fulfillment, you might want a more peaceful life. Just focus on what that next step's going to bring you as a feeling. Now, has there been a situation in the past to do with, most likely, a sibling, where they sort of took something that was yours?
Possibly. Oh, a long time ago.
A
There was
long
an issue
time
with
ago.
a ball.
Aha! See how she managed to retrieve that from the past because it was unfair. Somebody took something. Yeah? Do you want to tell us the story?
Oh, well, we were out on the lawn. I grew up in Gisborne, and we were on the lawn playing with other friends. And for some reason, I got really uptight. I used to be very uptight as a child. Yeah. And somebody took my ball and I threw a tantrum.
Ooh!
I don't know why.
No, but that can leave us with a fear of people taking something that's ours. Yeah, a fear of losing something, somebody taking from us. And that's a little bit of the energy that's in that for. Just walk around a little bit more for me. Still pulling, yeah, that's cool, but not
I'm
as
sorry
painful.
to take up so much time.
No, it's all good, it's all good. So we're just going to stay with this ball story and for the fear of somebody taking something that's yours. Yeah? Now this is the thing. Alright, so when you are holding a thought or a belief for a period of time, it can manifest in your physical body. It won't necessarily manifest straight away, thank goodness for that, but it can years later start to manifest. The antidote to this one is this. Nobody can take from you anything that is truly of value. So this lifetime, nobody can take from you anything that is truly of value. They can take the material things, but they can't take from you anything that's truly of value. Nor can you add to that which you are. So no matter how great your success, no matter how great your material acquisitions this lifetime, you can't add to what you truly are. Can't be added to, it can't be diminished. So you might as well do what you want, eh? Yeah? Can't add to this, can't diminish it, so start doing the things that are in alignment with what's in here. But then I've come full circle in Theodora's space and I've come back to her, but she can't trust herself to get it right. A decision, all right? But the thing is, everything's learning. We're not supposed to. If we did everything perfectly here, there would be no point incarnating on earth. You make a decision, there are consequences. Do you like those consequences? If you do, stay where you are, keep moving in that direction. If you don't like the consequences, okay, what do I want instead? Well, actually, I wanted this. Okay, we'll make this decision. All right? So whatever choice you make is going to help you make your next decision. Don't worry about the next one being perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to move you from where you are. All right? So I'm just going to say to you at the moment, any decision is a good decision at the moment.
Sure.
So just say that to yourself. Any decision
is
a good decision. Because if she moves here, and it's either going to be like she wants or it won't, that's going to give her feedback. You know, if I was moving house, do I want to live in the city or in the town? I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll live in between. And when you go in between, you might find I've got the worst of both worlds now. I've got this great big piece of grass I've got to cut, and I've got no friends near me. Yeah? And then we go back to, well, is it town or city? Yeah? Make choices, see what happens, and then make another choice. Yeah? The marriage one, don't be so quick on that one, eh? Yeah, buying property, selling property, not a big deal, but marriage, yeah, let's. And certainly if you're going to have children with somebody, really think about that one. Right, Theodora, have another walk.
Still painful, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right, don't
Painful.
apologise. Show me whereabouts in the foot it's painful. Yeah, just in there. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep, and then just sit down again. Cool. So just say to yourself, it's safe to make decisions.
It's safe to make decisions.
Any decision is going to give me feedback.
Any decision is going to give me feedback,
And then I can make a different decision.
and I can make a different decision.
Cool. One of the things where people tie themselves in knots this physical lifetime is they ask themselves questions like, who am I? What is it I want to do? Yeah? They're the wrong questions. Instead of who am I, ask yourself, how am I? How do I want to feel? Everybody can answer that one. Yeah, how do you want to feel? Yeah. How do you want to be? You're a vibration, you're not a thing. You've got a body, but you are a vibration. And it's all about how you vibrate. And then that vibration may suit some careers rather than other careers. If you're a giver, you may suit a more giving, caring profession. Now within the sound I can hear a sound, it's not quite a crackle, but I can hear where the block is. So the moment the surgeon is using sound as like a sonar to feel what's in there. And I would say that all we've got in here, it's not a physical thing, it's just as in something that's damaged that an x-ray would show. It's more of a build-up of toxins.
Yeah, you could be right.
Okay, what makes you think that could be right?
Well, because I've been having some bio-detox, but I haven't been for a while.
And that tends to make you detox. Yeah?
And it does help me.
Yeah.
Particularly, what was I getting first of all? The water was turning orange, which is a sign of joint issues.
All right, okay. Very often when we've got toxins in the system, the body's natural intelligence is going to push those toxins away from the vital organs, so away from the brain, away from the heart, the lungs, the liver. So guess where they end up? Feet.
In the feet.
Yeah, any problems in your feet, if you feel like you're walking on glass, you've got crystals in your feet are getting sore, chances are it's toxins. Right, another walk around, see how they feel.
I am walking more freely,
You
but
are.
it's still a bit sore.
But it's still a
Yeah.
bit sore. Yeah,
Mm.
cool. And so I may get Miriam just grab me another half teaspoonful for Theodora of the purple powder. The purple powder is designed to give you energy. That's what it's designed to do. But as you bring more energy into the system, very often the body's intelligence, its natural intelligence, will decide to use that to get rid of toxins. And so with a bit of luck, that'll just be the extra energy we need just to release this. The surgeons said just get you to walk again, so just walk over to the cabinet there. Yeah, better? Awesome. We'll still give you the purple powder because that will keep it at bay. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Right, now who was going to be next? Who was going to be next? Oh, let's have a work with your fingers, shall we? What is it?